DWE315. What is it? What is it, Eric? It's something that...
Why are you yelling?
Why am I yelling? Because I'm
right?
excited. Because we've been waiting for this for a long, long time. Back in the day, a company called Fine came out with a multi-tool. I saw it every night when I was a kid. I watched that infomercial. I wanted that tool until the end. When they're like, 5 easy placements, so $7.99. No way. It was
$7.99?
$799.
Oh, yeah, right.
It was expensive, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The thing with multi-tools, too, is everybody's coming out with their own different branded multi-tool, but the thing that me and Eric always get down to is blades. I mean, you go through blades like mayhem, and I don't know if it's just because, I mean, I'm literally going to start easing up a little bit and trying to make my blades last, but they don't. We just did a job over at Neighbor Tom's where we were cutting out this laundry chute, and, you know, 3 minutes into the job, I'm like, Eric, how's that working? Oh, pretty good. I need a blade. I just gave you a blade, man, you know?
Well, it just stinks because, you know, you hit a nail or something like that, because you're not going to see it behind that. You hit a nail, it messes up the blade, whatever.
Yeah.
I go through blades, too, and I know you're supposed to let the tool do the work, but sometimes you end up, you know.
Right, and you know, a lot of people claim, hey, my blades work with this tool, this blade works with this tool. I mean, they're trying to get universal with the blade system, but they're just not quite there yet. I think Bosch has an OIS, which is one of the forerunners for using everybody's blades. You can buy this little adapter. I think they might even still give it away for free.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. But exciting times, DWE315K, the DEWALT corded multi-tool. Weighs 3.1 pounds. And it's got the quick release. It's got the exact same quick release that we've seen on the Porter cable. And we all know that we gave the Porter cable an award for the best quick change system.
It is. You can change that blade quick.
Yeah, and I still agree.
And change the angle, too.
And change the angle. And I still agree. This is the fastest blade change you're going to get. For right now.
Yeah, we've seen so far,
yeah. Yeah, for right now. I mean, the earlier tools, you know, you needed the washer and the Allen screw or whatnot to screw them on there. Yeah. Those were great. And those would come loose also and run into problems.
Well, plus it's just something you'd lose. You wouldn't have the Allen wrench on you when you needed to change it or, you know.
Right. And I mean, this system, the only downfall of this system is you're going to have to use these open style blades, which are mostly from DeWalt or Porter cable. But they do include in the, I believe it's the 31-piece kit here, they do include the bolt and washer to lock it down, so you can use pretty much any brand with this tool. You're just not going to be able to take advantage of the quick release. And like Eric said, the quick release comes in handy because let's say you're down there, you're cutting, oh man, I just need a different angle. Boom, you got yourself, I mean, look how fast, that's seconds that I can change that angle. Boom.
Yeah.
LED light on the front.
That's nice. I like the LED light.
Yeah, the LED light's really good because Eric likes to work in the dark.
Yeah.
Now, the tool itself is not too thick. I noticed a lot of oscillating tools lately have been really thick. And to me, I have smaller hands. It's harder to grasp and to grab. And I noticed when I was working this over at times and when you were working with it, I noticed you were just having, you know, an easy time around this thin grip here. It's almost like a 20-volt style grip, but you were just easily able to get in there. Dual action paddle switch, meaning you can hit it from the front or the back here. What do you think of paddle switch?
Trigger lock too.
Trigger lock, so if you want to trigger it down, you can keep the tool on. Now some tools, just like the Bosch, have an on-off switch with a dial.
That's my thing. I don't know how up I am on the paddle switch. It's nice. It's got, you have the variable speed, and the variable speed is very easy to work on this thing, and I do like that. But the one thing I like about the Bosch is I just like having the on and off switch, and then I like having a dial where I can just set the oscillations.
Right.
And just leave it, do what I need to do without having to have the paddle switch. And I don't know, maybe just because I'm so used to using the Bosch. I've been using it for a long time, and I'm new to this.
To me, I don't like that way. I'm liking the trigger, because look how low I can get there.
If you're working, though.
Yeah, but if I'm working, okay, and I'm cutting, and I mean, I'm instantly adjusting my speed for the work. You know, with yours, you have to roll over the thumb switch, slow it down, whatever. The tool drops, something happens, it's still running. You have to physically shut it off.
Yeah, but when I'm cutting something, when I'm cutting something, you know, a lot of times, once you set the variable speed that you want, if you're doing something, you need something, you know, slower, you set it and you kind of forget about it. You're not going to have to kind of go back and forth.
Right. And I mean, I kind of agree with you there. You're going to be able to get a more consistent, slower speed with the dial drives. But, you know, this is just going to be... Because, you know, when you're moving around, you might let off a little bit or give it some extra speed. But it's just personal preference, you know. To me, right now, one-handed tool, look at that. It's awesome. I can grab it. It feels good in my hand. When I first saw this, I wasn't too up on it. But now having it in my hands, 3.1 pounds, I'm liking it, Eric. I'm really liking this tool.
It's definitely a nice tool. I just don't know if I'm up on the paddle switch idea. That's just personal preference.
Right, but you don't know nothing about tools.
I don't know nothing.
Anything about tools.
I don't know
anything.
Yeah.
31-piece kit, comes with all your sanding. Personally, I don't use oscillating tools to sand. I know Eric does. I like them to cut. For flush cutting, you can't go wrong. I mean, you know, back in the old days when I did my floors, I would have to use a flush cut saw, or what kind of, are they called flush cut saw? What are they called, Eric?
Yeah, I forget what they are. I think Rockwell has one out.
No, actually, I used a Bosch. It was a.
Oh, really?
I think it was just called flush cut saw. But anyways, it was just like a big kind of saw blade, and it went into the wall. It was oscillating also. But you know, that's what these are great for: is to get in there, make your quick cuts through drywall, through whatever. And the great thing about the DeWalt is it has also a depth gauge adjustment.
That's cool. I do like that.
Which you're seeing right now. We use this to do Tom's trim.
Yeah. The one thing I don't like about it is you still need a tool in order to attach that to the...
Correct. And, you know, why we were using this, it was great with the depth adjustment, but then when we had to really get into the floor, it kind of hindered us. We had to take it off. But it comes with the Allen wrench to take it off. And like we said, it also comes with the adapter, so you can put pretty much anybody's blade on it. But it comes with this nifty little case. I like this little case. I always like plastic hard cases when they come. 3 amps, 10-foot cord, 13 inches long, 0 to 20,000 oscillations per minute. It's got your nice cord here with the protection, so if you're, you know, you can swing it. Well, you're not meant to swing it around, but if it drops or whatnot, you know. What do you think?
What do I think?
Well, that's who else is here. That's what I'm asking.
I thought you were talking to yourself. You've been doing that lately.
No.
But no, it's nice. I like it. Again, my big thing, I just not really up on the paddle switch. I definitely see how it's got its advantages.
Three-year warranty. Eric, what did you think of it when you were using it?
When I was using it, very smooth, very nice. I did like, you know, when I don't know, I did like it when I was using it. It was nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a good overmold right here on the top. You know, you're not going to mar your surfaces that you're working on. And to me, I really feel like I said, oscillating tools lately, it just seems like they've just gone fat with them.
You know what, the best thing about this thing, though, is that light. Because when we were there in the corner, I mean, you saw how dark it was in there. That light would actually, it does a really nice job of lighting up what you're working on.
Exactly. The Bosch doesn't have a light. So here we are with the Bosch, what's this, the MX-30? The MX-30E. And as you can see, Bosch is a tad shorter, but it just seems a little more ergonomic, if you can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a little more ergonomic on the DeWalt. Not saying the Bosch is bad. What does the Bosch weigh off the top of your head? Do you know?
I don't know.
I can tell it. It feels a little heavier. I say that now, and everybody's going to look it up. This thing's like 2.8 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric will write that all up. I'm writing this article.
You're writing that article.
But, you know, I mean, I don't know. This Porter cable, I kept saying, the minute Porter cable came out with theirs, I'm like, gosh, if that was on a DeWalt tool, that's just going to be awesome. And to me, to the contractor, being able to speed up the job time, you know, DeWalt's definitely come along and done it. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, DeWalt's so late to market. I already went out and bought this one, bought that one. Well, it's got this innovative head feature in it. What?
No, I mean, that's
good. I mean, it feels like it's a refined unit compared to what's out there. And everybody knows I like DeWalt. Sure, I do. But you know what? I like Bosch. They got great oscillating tools. I love Bosch oscillating tools. In fact, they were one of my favorites before this one came out. And I don't like this just because it's DeWalt. I like it because it's ergonomic, it's light, and it's powerful, and it's controllable.
Yeah, I think my personal opinion is I would stick with the Bosch. Not knocking this. I like this. No, hold on.
Did we ask your personal opinion?
Yes, you did. I heard you say that under your breath. Not knocking this at all. I like that. I think it's really nice. But I just kind of like the Bosch a little bit better.
You know what I like about Bosch? Bosch has really good blades.
They do.
Bosch has
killer blades are so expensive. Like you're saying, you go through. I was cutting up part of a hardwood floor, and you know, every time you get close, you know, you can only use the circular saw so much. I just rip through these blades.
I know, and that's a whole cost of a job. If you're going out to a quick job where you're, you know, installing a cabinet or fixing a cabinet and you need to do some cutting and you go through 4 blades, I mean, that's added $60, $80 to your job cost.
Yeah, about $50.
Yeah, and I mean, you could go to Harbor Freight and get your oscillating blades, but talk about cheap. Those things, man, you don't even have to touch it. The way you turn them on, the oscillating, the blades get dull from the air. Now, all right, so go ahead, check it out. DeWalt. I mean, to me,
It's a nice one. I like it. I do. I love the light in the front. I think that's such a killer idea.
I mean, a lot of them do. The Sonic Crafter has the light. I
Dude,
like that
does
it's
it?
a nice on LED.
It was bright. I mean,
on.
it shined up. I mean, it showed the work really nice.
You scratched it.
Yeah.
No, you did.
What are you talking about?
You're buying me a new one. No, I'm kidding.
I'll take this one.
Tools
then.
are to get scratched. We all know that. Go ahead and check out toolsinaction.com. Don't forget to check out the DEWALT ownersgroup.com. We hardly ever talk about that, but it's a good resource to go check things out, you know, if you're into DEWALT and all that good stuff. And why are you laughing?
No, keep going, man.
No, why? 'Cause I'm doing good?
You are doing fantastic.
I'm doing awesome.
Man.
I'm a pro today.
You
I'm
are
a pro today.
You're a pro
No,
every day,
actually,
Dan.
I really like this tool. I just got done using it. It's fresh on my mind, and there's a lot I needed to talk about. And there's a lot. The controllability of this thing is just amazing, to me. Tools in action. Fine. We're in the neighbor Tom's house. He's putting in a laundry chute, so he asked us to cut out some stuff for him. Cool thing about it is this depth adjustment gauge. So I don't want to go in and damage his drywall. So basically, what I'll do is I'll set it. The depth adjustment, as you can see, I'll just put it right there. Boom. So I know now I'm not going to go past the wood and create damage. So here we go. We're going to cut this in for him.